gentlemen, welcome you to the first session of India's Cadet physical competition for the year 2019. Now this is the time of Siraji House. I would like to hand over the microphone to the anchors of the Siraji House. Thank you.
To me, it's food, shelter, and having all these things. Food is kind of the basic component to ensure life and growth.
As a student, I am studying for the security of food, health, and a better life.
For good life and good food, I am doing this job.
I died few seconds ago. Colon cancer. All I could do was to experience it. So, and the cause, adulterated food. Still, when they found out the cause, they kept giving me food, and the thing that killed me was supplied to me 5 times a day to keep me active. Sorry. Yeah. It was supposed to be food for life, but when you made it life for food, right at that moment, it killed me.
Your greatest terror, a ghost, an earthquake, a serial killer, or a tsunami.
Volcanic eruption, road accident, suicide bombing, drug addiction. While you are making such a fuss on all these things, then what about that very silent killer who is disguised as a lifesaver but killing you now and then without a single trace?
And what about that girl who is influencing your that very lifesaver to take your life?
Imagine you are inside your house 24/7 protected by guards while you are watching Crime Patrol, feeling pity for the victim. Meanwhile, you do not even know that you are becoming the victim of the worst possible crime on earth as you are slowly taking the deadly poison called adulterated food by your own hands.
Well, it's happening nowadays. When we are busy debating is food for life or life for food, the food itself blinded us and turned it into a killer. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I, Ibshit,
And I, Arnold,
welcome you on to the second International Food Safety Conference 2019 hosted by Bangladesh.
and this time we are focusing on the point food adulteration, a serious public health concern. When 2 cows and 8 buffaloes make 10 cows, when the apple or mango you buy does not even rot slightly even after a month, when millions are dying just for this problem, then obviously it is an issue worth seeking the attention of the United Nations.
So, in our today's conference, we will be emphasizing on the points. 1. What is food adulteration?
2. What are the after effects of food adulteration?
3. Why and how the food is adulterated?
4. How can we eradicate food adulteration?
5. How can we create awareness amongst people?
Now, coming to ABC. Food adulteration indicates the mixing of foreign chemicals or adulterants to food to reduce the food quality and to increase the longevity and to make it look fresh and lucrative.
So now, please hear it from some experts. Please welcome Raj and Joy.
I, Professor Abdullah,
And I, Professor Mahmood.
we are going to demonstrate the topic food adulteration and its effects on human body.
In this 21st century, we are surrounded by diseases and engulfed by them. In this serious concern,
Starting from colon cancer, sore throat, asthma to liver cancer, almost all kinds of diseases are caused by food adulteration.
As per formalin, the chemical easily enters the cell. As per formalin, chemical easily enters the cell and destroys the DNA and other enzymes, which causes cancer, not only cancer but also liver damage.
Sulfites used in brominated oil, bottle juice, can cause kidney damage, and also adulterated foods can also cause imbalance in electrolytes, which can later on result in kidney failure.
Gentlemen, forget about cigarettes, nicotine and tobacco. Why? Because the adulterated food that we are taking itself is causing lung cancer.
As for the brain, humans are slowly losing their processing capacity because the neurons are being continuously destroyed by food adulteration.
Sadly, emotions cannot stay in your heart anymore as it is poisoned with adulterated food. So, think twice before giving your heart to someone else.
These are the most common facts about food adulteration, and of course there are unlimited number of facts that we don't even imagine of. We, the humans, eat to live, but when eating itself causes death, there is no running from it, unless we take the steps to avoid that circumstance called death.
We all have some misconceptions about food adulteration. Well, let's clear these doubts.
Let's see a video clip to clear some of our misconceptions.
এখানে যেভাবে ভেজাল বলতে যেটা বোঝানো যায় সেটা হলো যে এখানে সবজিতে তারা মাত্রাতিরিক্ত কীটনাশক ব্যবহার করে। কীটনাশক ইউজ করা যাবে, কিন্তু এই কীটনাশকের যে রেসিডুয়াল ইফেক্ট থেকে বাঁচার জন্য আর কি আমরা সেখানে যে গ্রুপের কীটনাশক যেটা আছে সেখান থেকে কতদিন পর ফল সংগ্রহ করা যাবে সেখানে নিয়মকানুন আছে, সেইগুলো মেনে চললে পারে এই হয়তো এই ইফেক্টটা। কীটনাশক ইউজ সারা বিশ্বেই করে আর কি, কিন্তু এই কীটনাশকের সেভ ইউজ যেটা বলা হয়, অর্থাৎ যে কীটনাশকটা মানে সঠিক মাত্রায় সঠিক সময়ে এবং প্রয়োগ করার পরে কতদিন পরে মানে সেখান থেকে ফল বা সবজি সংগ্রহ করা যাবে কি যাবে না এই বিষয়গুলো তাদেরকে জানতে হবে। এই কীটনাশকগুলোকে সাইলেন্ট কিলার বলা হয়, যে 1 ইয়ার 2 ইয়ার 3 ইয়ার 4 ইয়ার করতে করতে 20 ইয়ার্স পরে যখন অ্যাকুমুলেশন ইফেক্ট করা হয় তখন এগুলোকে আমাদের কিডনি ড্যামেজের জন্য দায়ী করে, ক্যান্সার জন্য দায়ী করে, যেটা ক্যান্সার হতে পারে আর কি। যেমন ফরমালিনটা নিজেই কখনো প্রোটিনের উপরে ওয়ার্ক করে, কার্বোহাইড্রেটের উপর কখনো ওয়ার্ক করে না। যেমন সবজিতে ফরমালিন দিলে পরেও লাভ নাই, কারণ ফরমালিনটা ওয়াশ আউট হয়ে হচ্ছে মানে চলে যায়, কিন্তু একমাত্র প্রোটিনের উপরে ওয়ার্ক করে, কিন্তু কার্বোহাইড্রেট ওয়ার্ক করে না।
Starting from milk to butter, honey, tea, sugar, whatever we're eating, everything is adulterated. While we are thinking of a way to stop adulteration, millions out there are thinking of a way to do it. But why?
One of the causes might be greed. Two friends started a food business after 1 month.
Hi friend, what's up? Great, good. How much? 30,000. You? 30,000.
The next month,
How much? 45,000. You? 20,000.
the next month,
How much? 60,000. 10,000. See me in the next month. Ali bro, Ali bro, Ali bro, Ali bro, Ali bro, Ali bro.
And even his greed is out of sight. Another cause of it might be poverty.
Sir. Sorry. Poor credits can't give you this job. I need another job. I have to feed my family. Hey Akash, what's wrong? Would you please help me? What? Given 3 interviews, but got nothing. There's a vacant place where I job. Do you wanna get this job? What is it? It's a catering firm, but there is a problem.
So, what's the problem?
Sometimes we have to adulterate the food. You know, mixing up foreign substances.
Mixing up foreign substances? Okay, no problem. I have to get the money anyhow.
And then, ignorance. We all know what is good, what is bad for us, but we often ignore them and face mental problems. Well, let's see.
Babjan, কি হয়েছে? ওই দিন কে যেন বাকি নিল বাবা। বাবজান, কুদ্দুস চাচা। এই লোকটা আর ভালো হইল না। আজীবন বাকি খেয়ে গেল। মেয়ের স্কুলে পাঠানোর টাকা আছে, কিন্তু
চাচা কিছু লাগবো
না, লাগবো না।
কেন চাচা দোকান তো ফাঁকাই
সেই দিনই তো নিলাম, সব তো রয়ে গেছে।
পাউন্ডের ব্যাগ থাকে 7 দিন আর 2 মাস ধরে লেগে গেছে
মেয়াদ না থাকলে কি হয়? দেখে তো ভালো লাগতেছে, খায়া দেয়া কাম নাই, জানি না। কিন্তু বাবজান, স্যারে তো কইছিল মেয়াদ উত্তীর্ণ খাবার খাইলে মানুষে মইরা যায়। দোকান চালাই ব্যবসার জন্য, ব্যবসা হলেই হয়েছে। আর ব্যবসা করতেছি ধর্মশালা না। আর স্কুলে যায় তুমি এইগুলো শিখতেছ, কালকে থেকে তোমার স্কুলে যাওয়ার আর কোনো দরকার নাই। বুঝতে পারো? এই মাছটা আমার ফোলা। বাবজান, মাছের ডিম আছে, নেব নাকি? বাবজান, নিয়ে নাও। হ্যাঁ, দিয়া দেন খান। অনেকদিন পর নদীর মাছ খাবো, আজকে মনে খুব মজা হবে। বাবজান, খাইতে খুবই মজা হইব।
2-3 বার গেলে কি হয় আর একবার আসলে মাঠে বসে থাকে আমার এসে তোমার মা আমার তোরে কি হলো ওই ডাক্তার কাছে গেলাম
সবই তো বুঝলাম মনে ফুড পয়জনিং হয়েছে কি খেয়েছিল
আমি গরিব মানুষ আমি কি খাবো
বাবা তুই মাছ তো ছিল না তো
কি ছিল
বাজার থেকে খান মাছ কিনছিলাম মাছটা দেখতে সেটা ভালো লাগছিল খালি একটু ফোলা ছিল আর
চাচা আপনি কতদূর পর্যন্ত পড়াশোনা করেছেন
পড়াশোনা এইটা আমার অনেক দূর সরকার যত সামর্থ্য ছিল 5 পাস
হাত দিয়ে ভেজা মানে বোঝেন
খাদ্য ভেজাল সেইটা আবার কি তাই নাকি তোমরা তুমি স্কুলে অনেক কিছু শিখছো তুমি আর স্কুলে বন্ধ করে না
চাচা শুনে আজকাল প্রায় সব খাদ্যেই ভেজাল মেশিন হচ্ছে যা আমাদের শরীরের জন্য অত্যন্ত ক্ষতিকর মাছ সংরক্ষণের জন্য মাছের পরিবেশন হয় যা শিকার আপনার কথা এই জন্য সুস্থ থাকতে হলে জানতে হবে এই নিয়ে কিছু ওষুধপত্র লিখে দেন এগুলো আপনাকে ঠিক মতো খাওয়া
দেখেছ আপনি মানুষ যা ফেরেস্তা এরপর ভোলা মাছ দেখলে আর কেনা যাবো না জানতে হবে
And when she saw its chicken, she took it to the town and now it's labeled chicken.
Involving money in most of the cases. The capitalistic economy has been the godfather running all these crimes. Now, to describe the economic basis of food adulteration, please welcome economist Kushal.
From the beginning of civilization, food has been the core of economy in every society and economy. It has been the largest industry as well. At the same time, we have the hero promoting production and profit, and the villain demoting the standard of production. Bad foods produced by profit-hungry companies has been a hallmark of capitalism since the beginning. Karl Marx noticed this testimony to the 1855 Parliamentary Committee that due to food adulteration, the poor people who lived on 2 pounds of bread a day did not even take in 1/4 of that amount of nutrition. All of us know and admit that food adulteration is hazardous to us and to humanity. Yet it is happening despite our acknowledgement, and its reach and range are far greater than any other crime. But why? Behind every story of Ansar, you will find one common cause. That is want of money. This want of money is the weapon of capitalism while the society itself is armor. The capitalistic food production system heroically protests against food adulteration while it secretly promotes food adulteration as the highest amount of protein. Motive has always been its core motive. Now, let us talk about the role of mass media on food adulteration. The mass media broadcasts programs against food adulteration while it advertises adulterated food items more frequently and most frequently. This creates a wrong conception on the mass role about aestheticism and purity of food. Ladies and gentlemen, the foundations of the society are the organs giving food adulteration to mass levels. The society is divine, its foundations are more, and we need effort stronger than that devil's divinity to stop food adulteration.
When our lives are on the line, those educated criminals are accomplishing the task of food adulteration very smoothly. Formalin, calcium carbide, and other elements are used in the food as if they are the fundamental elements of food.
Recently, 2 of our agents inspected various food places in Dhaka. So, please welcome Agent Yasin and Siraji to share their discoveries with us.
হ্যাঁ ভিতরে আসেন বরাবর আসেন
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, sir, for giving us the floor. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I, Yasin, and I, Siraji, representative of UN, welcome you all to the presentation area of our investigation regarding food adulteration. We are given the responsibilities to conduct investigation about how food adulteration occurs in Bangladesh. As we all have some ideas and how food adulteration occurs, we will study from the very beginning to the end. It will take so much time that at that other session will not get the chance to be shown properly. As Bangladesh is the host of the conference, we are going to show you 3 pathetic incidents which may be familiar or unfamiliar to you. We have collected various information and data from various trusted sources of Bangladesh and sent our agents to investigate. At first, let's start from restaurants. Restaurants, a very common place for all of us. People go there to taste various delicious dishes, but the scene is quite different in case of Bangladesh. Let's have a look.
Excuse me, sir. What are you eating? Beef curry.
How's the condition of the dish?
I don't know, I usually taste the food is good, but sometimes it goes in standard.
Hello, sir. How can I help you? I heard that there are some problems in the dish. What's your opinion on that matter?
I think your sense of taste is not suitable for our renowned restaurant, but there are some special dishes for you. Those are beef custard, beef pudding, beef shemai, beef potato, beef chicken, beef chanachur, beef latsi, beef korma, beef aloo, beef potato, beef pudding, beef chicken.
Hold on. What are these? What are you saying?
They are special dishes, sir.
What is this? What is this?
Talas! Talas are added with those soft drinks. And I also saw rotten meats in your kitchen. I want the explanation.
Colors. Are you real? What is this colors?
Colors!
Disgusting, isn't it? Can you think or can you imagine what did our reports find? Artificial color was between the juice, rotten shrimp, and the meat that you are watching there eating. Can you even think what actually it is? After analyzation of these samples, it was found that it was dog's meat. Not only dog's meat, but also pork's meat was found. Quite unbelievable. But the same is true. The occurred in a round restaurant at Hamlin, and later they were bought and fined by 2 lakh taka. Let's get back to the dish.
Colors. Colors. These things belong to the art department. What is it doing here?
Suko! Green tea! Sir. Very bad timing.
Moreover, our agents have talked with the local food seller in disguise as a food supplier. Please listen to the information of the video very carefully.
আমরা তো দিনে আমরা তো এটা দেয় বিক্রি করি আপনারা খান আনারসে দেয় পেয়ার মাঝেও দেয় আপনার আমের মাঝেও দেয় বুঝছে আনারসও দেয় হ্যাঁ আনারসের মাঝে আচ্ছা এই কাঁচা আনারসটা কেমন এটা ভিতরে পাঠা এটা ফরমালিন দেওয়া তো হ্যাঁ এটা ফরমালিন মানুষের ফরমালিন সব কিছু বুঝছেন টাকা দাম পাইতে বেশি পাকলে তো দাম পাইবে না ওই টাকা দোকান তোমার এখন কি বলা যারা ফরমালিন দেয় আর আমরা যারা খাই হ্যাঁ কোন কি করবেন অপারগে খাইতেছেন এই দেশের মধ্যে কোন ফরমালিন সারা মাছের মধ্যে ওঠে মাছের মধ্যে ওঠে হ্যাঁ মাছ মাংস সব কিছুর মধ্যে ফরমালিন ফরমালিন ছাড়া কিছু পাবেন না একমাত্র ডাব পাতা আর আমদাবাদ
I hope you have got the information of the video clip correctly. Now let's move to our next incident. It's from a godown of fruits. It was captured from a hidden camera first.
Cadet! Why the shut up for you? It hasn't been brought yet.
Are you Mr. Milan?
Yes, I am.
Actually, I'm a wholesale seller and I sell artisanal mangoes. And I had you supply them. Can you supply me some?
Okay, no problem, but clean up that.
Oh, okay, that's not a problem. But
how do you do the magic?
Dash a shortcut. Let me show you immediately.
Isn't it for money?
No. Get you to that.
I think it's hazardous.
Maybe.
Nowadays, we're getting many seasonal fruits in off-season time. But what's the magic behind it? Have you ever wondered how these fruits come so early and affect our body? The so-called calcium chloride causing many fatal diseases. To that day, our agents again went there to charge them. Let's have a look.
Mr. Miller, I have heard that you use chemicals to ripe mangoes.
No!
Okay, then you must recognize him.
No, who is he?
Oh, I see. Then you must recognize that magic liquid.
That's the agent's issue.
Oh, very good. Then see me in the chair.
After getting caught by our agents, they hand over to local police. Legal actions are taken against them.
Before going into the next incident, I would like to ask a question to the representative of Bangladesh. Have you ever heard the name of Dano, the cousin 01?
Obviously, why not? It was my favorite.
But do you know why the higher authority has taken legal actions against this brand?
Actually, I don't know the main cause of it by heart.
Okay, now let's get informed about it.
What is this? Can't you finish the task already? And what about you?
So my wife was pregnant.
So what? You are not. What are the problems? What do you need? You guys keep standing. I will see you later. Please get seated. Are you the manager of this company? Are you? What is this? Yes, I am. I need you to answer some of my questions. Okay, please. I have heard some allegations against your company. What's your opinion? Okay. Haven't you taken down at your childhood? I think yes. Even all of them has taken down at their childhood. Okay.
So I think all of these allegations are just rumors from other business companies.
Yes. Is that so? Is that so?
Sir, this is the report from Australia, sir.
Your product was taken to Australia and after the test, I can see that you mix melamine, antibiotic and what is this? Detergent. You mix detergent with milk? What is this? Sir, I think something is wrong, sir. Sir, you should talk to the chairman. Sir, this is not just rumors, sir. Prove it in the court. Sir, what's that? No! Allegations are also given against various dairy brands across Bangladesh. Among them, Dano, Lactozan, Crown Dairy, Arum Dairy are mentioned.
Above 0.1 ppm melamine, dust, and even detergent are found to be mixed with them. Later on, the higher authority has taken legal actions against all these brands.
Moreover, tissue papers are being mixed with various dairy products, which remains unknown in most cases.
Georgians, in our documentary, we mainly focus on how
and by whom food is adulterated in Bangladesh.
The scenario of the other countries like Bangladesh are not different.
As we know how and by whom food is adulterated, we must know how to stop it.
So, I would like to request you to invest your collective efforts in this regard to resist it and be cautious by buying foods. Thank you.
Thank you. Not in the darkness of night, but in the broad daylight. Not somewhere very far, but somewhere very close to you, these heinous crimes of food alteration are taking place. Well, let's have a look.
Allow us to make your minds blow about some facts regarding milk. The food that our mothers think best for the children turns out to be adulterated in the worst way. Don't believe me? Look at yourself.
Milk, the very first food that we take in our life. These dishonest traders do not even leave this milk from adulteration.
Look how this milk is made. Shampoo. Yes, that shampoo that we use to clear our hair. Soybean oil, sugar, little bit of powdered milk and water. Just with 250 grams powdered milk, they can make up to 10 liters of liquid milk like this.
Imagine you are sitting in a renowned restaurant in Dhaka with a plate of mutton biryani in front of you. Meanwhile, a man comes to you and asks you, "Well, mister, you just ate the meat of a fox or a dog?" It's not your imagination, actually. This is the reality. This is what's happening in the restaurants. Don't believe me? Look.
Biryani is a hugely famous traditional food in the Indian subcontinent. People from all states are hugely attracted towards it. But the criminals did not leave it also. Instead of using beef, mutton or chicken, they are killing dogs and foxes and using the meat in the tasty meal, only to reduce cost.
With the change of our food habits, appetizers have become an inevitable part to our daily foods. Sauces, pickles are usually used appetizers in Bangladesh. Yes, they surely can enhance the taste of the food, but most surely they can lead it to the grave also.
If you ever go to a fast food shop, you cannot imagine your time without sauce, right? Why not? They surely are tasty. But see for yourself how they are being made in unhygienic places and kept open. Moreover, the main ingredients of this sauce are rotten tomatoes, harmful food colors, chemicals, flavors, and nothing good.
In the last 4 decades, the number of people who died worldwide due to food adulteration is more than 43 million. Can you believe it? 43 million. No wonder food adulteration is a threat even deadlier than a hydrogen bomb.
A recent report by the Food Adulteration Envelope disclosed that 7.9 million people, I repeat, 7.9 million people die per year in South Asia just due to food-related problems. Recently, a child died due to intake of milk that had melamine in it. While these are the consequences, let us hear from Dr. Cadet what he has to say.
Now is the time we are facing a problem. It's called dengue. We know dengue is a disease mainly where thrombocytopenia occurs along with some other problems. And a recent data has shown that the preservative that is added in various foods can cause the thrombocytopenia also. And I say that as it's a very recent issue, but I can say that food adulteration, the health hazard due to food adulteration is increasing day by day. Because as I have said earlier, that when some diseases were diseases of the old, nowadays we are getting those diseases in early ages. So that can be an effect of adulterated food.
Each and every country lacks awareness about food adulteration. But as per FAO and WHO, this host country, Bangladesh, is one of the least concerned countries about food adulteration.
Now, to create awareness among mass people and to take you on to the bright side, please welcome the Honorable Health Minister of the People's Republic of Bangladesh, Mr. Dan Manik. I was really shocked when I got the report from the director of IPH. I urge upon all the root level authorities to please check your raw materials from BSCI before finishing them into the final products. I will also request all the government and non-government testing labs to remain transparent. All the mass people of Bangladesh, you are requested to remain vigilant and please report to the local health service offices wherever you suspect the use of DDT, pesticide, antibiotics or even raw colors. Dear mass people, food adulteration is a war And this war won't stop until you change yourselves. Until you change yourself from turning into getting your pocket heavy. So this is the war that we all should fight against. This is the fight of our lives. This is the fight for our future, and this is the fight for our humanity. Long live Bangladesh. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Good or bad, we are always ready to accept whatever is coming to us. We believe that just going with the flow will make everything alright. But that's a great wrong concept.
One man stepped off this parallel track, broke the flow, made his own way, and proved himself right. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the iconic personality, Mr. Polash Mahmood.
One man, Polash Mahmood, called for a humane chain against food adulteration. So, let's see what they have to say. So, why are you here?
Actually, food adulteration hampers our normal flow of life, so we must stop it immediately.
Okay, let's hear it from another one. What do you have to say about this?
Well, I think the government must take some initiatives to prevent food adulteration, and I am standing in favor of it.
Okay, thank you. So, now let's hear it from the arranger himself. Now, we are talking with the man Polash Mahmood himself, who called for this humane chain. Now, let's see what he has to say about this. So, Polash Mahmood, right?
Yes.
What is the cause behind this movement of yours?
Actually, food adulteration has become a burning question nowadays. Many people have been suffering for it for a long time. My father himself is a victim of food adulteration. I lost my father for food adulteration. The general people, they must be aware of it.
Thank you. It's a brave move from Polash Mahmood, and we want many more Polash Mahmoods in our society to stop food adulteration.
We, the United Nations, feel proud to have such a personality among us. So, we would like to award Polash Mahmood. Polash Mahmood. Polash Mahmood, please share your story with us.
I was 5 years old then.
Father, what happened to you? What happened to you, father? Why don't you play with me, father? Like my friends, father?
Tomorrow, I have an operation. Please pray for me. Don't ever worry about me. After that operation, I will play with you. I will take you to fair like your friend's father. Please pray for me.
After then, yes, I could see my father, but not alive, but with the soul in his body. I grew up watching my friend's father. I saw their affection to their children, but I could not get it because I lost my father. Then I felt the urge in myself that I lost my father. I could not save his life, but I can't raise the criminal to take away other children's happiness like me. That's why I was strongly determined. The way was not so easy. I made some experiments on the commonly consumed food. I placed my weight in the high court about 52 food products. Actually, I don't want to call them as food products. In reality, they are the poisons in disguise of food to kill us, which we are taking every day. I think my first step is successful. We all are in the danger of food adulteration, so we all must be aware of it. Even if we want to build the country with prosperity, the golden mangle, food adulteration must be stopped. So with the combined effort of it, it is possible. It is possible. I do believe that. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all.
Think, just for a second, think. If one Polash Mahmood can do this much, then all the Polash Mahmoods sitting in front of him, what can they do?
Well, excuse me. I know you're not expecting me now, but couldn't wait to interfere. Old habits. Foolish you are. Your thoughts are thoughtless. As I speak, I'm the cause of your headache. I love your sleepless nights. I leave none, from the richest to the poorest, from the weakest to the strongest. I prey on your prey. I ain't a ghost, drug, nor I'm a suicide bomber. Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I am food adulteration. I'm everywhere. I kill children with the hands of parents, parents by children. I am eternal. You can do thousands of conferences like this, but you will be always miserable. I decide your death. You cannot find me, nor can you catch me. Dear mankind, you face two worlds, huh? Now face my war, face my wrath. Extinction is calling you. Stop if you can. Sweet dreams.
Isn't it? The UN was never formed to fight wars, rather to stop those. Your own awareness can save your family, the country you're living, and the entire mankind.
The evil always prevails and they are strong. We, the good souls, may be less in number, but small efforts from our own places can eliminate this threat. So, we decide we will put an end to this deadly war.
We have decided to fight this war, but now it's your turn. Well, have a safe meal.